Hi guys, welcome and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Shel. Karibuni sana, mwekarifu mono. It's been long since I spoke in this language here. So karibuni sana, karibuni to Aria Uhuru braces. So in this video guys, I'll be talking all about braces. It's been 5 months with my braces on, and I feel like I can now give accurate information when it comes to braces. I feel like it will not be as inaccurate as I would have spoken about the braces 2 months into it, or even 1 month after getting them. So it's been 5 months with them, and I feel like I'm now used to it, and I can talk about a number of things that happen with braces, do's and don'ts and everything. So 5 months on, I got my power chain on the upper gum last month. So when I went for the 4th adjustment, I got the power chain on the upper gum. Then yesterday when I was going for the 5th adjustment, I got a power chain right here. So yeah, so basically power chain on 5 adjustments later. I feel like I now know, well, a little or some good info when it comes to braces. What I will do is I will address a couple of questions I was asked when I first did my braces video, like when I said I got braces. If you have not watched that video, be sure to click this link up here. So I will actually address a number of questions I was asked in that video. So going straight on to that, question number 1 was, are the gums sensitive? Like, do you have general sensitivity after getting the gums? And the answer to that is yes. Of course, for the teeth to move, the gums can feel some type of way. Maybe that's the best way to put it. But yes, the gums are quite sensitive. Like, you feel like they're quite loose. In all honesty, the reason as to why you cannot bite something with your front teeth is not because the teeth will come off, but it feels like they would come off. Like, yeah, the gum is quite loose and very sensitive. Okay, loose is not it, but it is quite sensitive. So yes, the gum is sensitive in terms of biting onto hard foods, onto hard stuff, but it's not like you cannot do it. Question number 3, what is the cost of tooth replacement? Now here guys, I will not actually quote an exact price. I will say that if you have lost your tooth for one reason or the other, and your tooth has been extracted, or you just lost it, and you need to have it replaced, possibly with a gold tooth or any other kind of tooth. I think we have ceramic teeth too. So I will not actually put the price because number 1, it has not happened to me, and number 2, I think that different hospitals, different dentists charge differently. So my advice would be just go to your preferred hospital, go to your preferred dentist, and let them quote a price for you. And presumably, the cost of getting an incisor would be different from the cost of getting a molar or even a premolar. So I actually got no idea about the cost. I have not had that done on myself. So go to your dentist and let them tell you how much it costs, because different hospitals charge differently. Question number 4, guys, what is the price of braces? How much do you need to get braces on? Now it depends on where you are in the first place. I think getting braces in the UK is covered under insurance if you're below a certain age bracket. I don't know where else brackets are actually insured or are actually covered by your health insurance cover, but again, getting braces fixed on you is purely dependent on the hospital, the dental clinic you're going to, and the problem of your teeth, because we have gums, like gaps, we have an overbite, we have an underbite, we have different types of teeth defects. So purely depending on what problem you suffer from, what is your defect, then that is how much they will charge you. Others are expensive, others are cheap, but the truth is it is quite expensive. I must have mentioned this in the video I did on braces, that braces are quite expensive. So yes, you will need a good amount of money just in case it is not covered by your insurance, and of course based on how long you have them. Because question number 5, guys, are braces painful? Is the installation process painful? Well, in my case, I wouldn't say that was pain. I feel like there's a lot of sensitivity, a lot of discomfort while you're getting them, but it is not painless per se. Like I've had toothache, I've had a headache. Like that is not exactly how we define pain as. But that is in my case because I've also seen people talking about their braces being very painful. But in my case so far, I've not had painless per se. It's only a lot of discomfort basically on my gum, especially with the adjustments, and mostly when they were putting these power chains yesterday. So whenever they're putting the powerchains, it feels like they're pulling the tooth itself, and like the gum has to obey these orders being given by the author. But that's just it. The installation process was quite smooth. I did not feel any kind of pain. And so far I've not had any pain. Like I've not had to take any painkillers, no Panadols, no nothing. Much as I still have that packet with me, that safety pack of my wax and my Panadol, my painkillers and everything. I've not had to take any painkillers yet after any adjustment or even after my first installation. So in my case, guys, get it. In my case, there was no pain, and there's still no pain going forward. I've still not experienced what I would call painless per se. So it depends. I would say it depends, and especially with your pain tolerance. Question number 6, guys, was now you cannot eat meat, pizza, potato fries, peanuts, almonds. The truth is, guys, that yes, your author will tell you that you cannot bite onto hard foods, you cannot eat nuts, you cannot eat the hard type of crusts. When you talk about pizza, there are very many things they tell you not to eat. Meat, talking about meat, guys, I keep on considering myself a carnivore because in all honesty, if there's no meat, I'm not coming. I mean, there has to be meat in every single dish. Well, not unless if it's not here, it's in the next meal. So basically, yes, your author will tell you cannot eat nuts, you cannot eat fries and chips and everything. But well, you have to find a way out, Like in my case, I've eaten pizza, I've chewed nuts, I've eaten fries. I eat everything basically. The only thing I actually do not eat is carrots, and it's because I feel like it's a lot of work. But if they're cut into small pieces, of course I eat that, but I cannot bite onto it. But otherwise, and why you cannot bite onto them is because you'll break your brackets and the wire, which will mean additional costs, another unplanned trip to the author. But otherwise, as we speak, 5 months on, I eat everything. I eat everything. I even eat carrots as far as I cut them into smaller pieces, but I eat everything. The idea is to actually use your back teeth, the molars, because we have some teeth that do not have any brackets, that do not have any wires. So the idea is to actually push your food back there and chew from that side. Otherwise, you're safe. But if you bite onto hard foods, well, it's not gonna be easy. So 5 months on, I've not broken any bracket and I've not broken any wire. Why? Because the secret is back there. So yes, I can eat meat, I can eat pizza, I can eat basically everything as far as you're keen, and you don't just eat like someone who doesn't know that they have braces on. But otherwise, life is just kawaida for me. Life is kawaida. If you tell me I'm not gonna eat meat, then I'm not even going. What's the point? What's the point of being in life if there's no meat? So question number 7, guys, do you pay when you go for your adjustments? And the answer to that is yes. You pay a certain cost. In my case, in all honesty, guys, like I've said in very many questions here, it depends with the hospital you're going to, your ortho and your dentist. You may agree on a package or a way to go about it. But yes, in my case, I pay a certain amount of money whenever I go for my adjustments. So there's the price of installing the braces, there's the monthly adjustment cost, like every single time because I go for my adjustments after 4 weeks. After every 4 weeks, I go get my braces adjusted, pay a certain amount of money, and of course I know I will have to pay a humongous amount of money to get a retainer. So yes, you pay every single time you go for adjustments. Question number 8, guys, you're almost done because I have 10 questions. Can you get your braces off anytime? In all honesty, not unless you have other issues. You have to wait for the treatment plan to end, Like in my case, I got braces because I wanted my gaps to be filled and so that I don't have any tooth gaps. Now in this case, I only have this, and this. Like if you're keen, okay, like in this case, because maybe you may not notice, but I had a gap here, I had another gap here, I had a gap here, which is not completely sealed, because like I said, I got my powerchains yesterday. But no, I mean, why would you go through the hassle of paying a lot of money to get your first installation, pay money for your monthly adjustments, and the discomfort for a couple of months, and then at some point in time decide, oh, I'm tired of these braces, I want to go back to, because at the end of the day, before you even get your braces, you have to put into consideration a number of factors. Number one is that this is a long-term kind of thing. You will not get them off in a month or even in 2 months. I think the minimum period of time you stay with braces is 6 months, because of course there's a lot of alignment to be done. In this case, for example, like I did not get the power chains in the first 3 months because they were waiting for my jaws to be aligned. So no, you cannot get them off anytime, but that's your choice. If you go to your author and you tell them, well, I'm tired, they have noticed, because at the end of the day, it's your mouth, it's your money and everything else. But no, in my case, I'm not gonna get them off anytime until my gaps are fixed. Like until I go to the author and he says your teeth are now perfect, you can now smile, we can remove your braces, and now you have to purchase a retainer. Otherwise, before then, my braces are stuck here. Let's say after 1 year, we'll see how the situation will be looking like. But it's quite promising, because like I just showed you, I only have a few gaps to like now take care of, this not taking care of, basically to like now fix and have sealed, after which I think I'll be good to go. So second last question, guys, another question about food. So do you avoid these foods for a short period of time or till you remove the braces? Guys, it's a long time kind of thing. So you will actually avoid biting onto hard things, biting onto carrots, apples, chewing and eating popcorn, because they get stuck on your teeth, until you actually remove your braces, because it's not a monthly kind of thing. Like when you get them adjusted, that is when it feels some type of way. No, at the end of the day, the wire remains, so the brackets remain, so that means food will still get stuck. You will damage your braces, you will damage the wires and the brackets especially. So yes, you avoid these foods long term until you remove your braces. Final question, guys. Question number 10. Is your partner affected? Are the braces affecting your love life? And my answer is no. A resounding no. They will not affect your love life. You can kiss with them. You can do any other activity you want to do with your mouth with them. In all honesty, guys, nada. No. You actually get used to them in such a way that you actually forget that you have braces on. Your mouth starts feeling normal. Well, the very first month feels like, oh, you have foreign bodies, objects in your mouth, and it feels quite uncomfortable. But after that, you actually get used to it. Like the only time you actually realize that, wow, I have braces, is when you go for your adjustment, because the mouth feels so and some type of way, because of course it's tightening and adjustment. But otherwise, no, you will forget you have braces. So your love life is not affected at all. Do not use your teeth, guys, when you're doing that kind of shit. Do not use your teeth. So other than in kissing, you do not need your teeth anywhere else, So no, your love life is not affected, and you will do things you were doing before you got your braces. I've answered the 10 questions I got from the video I did on getting braces. If you have any other question that you may need addressed when it comes to braces, 5 months on, feel free to address them in the comment section, and of course I'll get back to you. In the meantime, guys, please consider subscribing to this channel if this is the kind of content you'd want to watch. Again, guys, give this video a like if you enjoyed the content. If you did not and you feel like it's something that can be improved on, there's something I need to work on, be sure to give it a thumbs down and let me know what you feel I need to do in the comment section.